Hi, how are you? I hope you're also as excited as I am today because we're gonna start this new thing, which is designing your first training. There are different types of trainings that you can do. There is one-to-one training when you make an individual development plan. There could be on-site trainings. There could be trainings via webinar or e-trainings. The most oldest method of training is the classroom training. This session of designing a training and making your objectives clear about the learning, we will be discussing about classroom trainings. While designing a training, there is yet another acronym that we use, which is called OLGAR. OLGAR, where O stands for objectives, L for logic, G for gamification, A for assess, and R for response. In this video and the next video, we will be talking about OLGAR. The first topic in OLGAR is the O, which is objective. Today we will be talking more in details. How can you set your training objectives? Which brings me to the topic of the day, how to set effective learning objectives, which is also can be explained with an acronym, A, B, C, and D. While you're setting your training objectives, you need to follow an ABCD method, where A stands for audience, B for behavior, C for condition, and D for degree. Let's talk about it individually. A, your audience. While preparing objectives for any training, the first thing you need to know is who's your audience? Who are you targeting? That will set the tone for your training. If there is a topic which only your line employees will be attending, you need to keep your topic very simple, and your examples and activities has to be very simple. However, at the same point, if your audience is higher management, then you have to up your game and have more in-depth examples or in-depth activities, elaborated activities. So first step in setting learning objectives is to find who's your audience. Second, behavior. What is that you want your learner to learn? Is the behavior. Your behavior could be if the colleague should have a certain kind of a knowledge or certain kind of experience after the training is your behavior that you expect. Condition. Condition is a variable that you put a simulation or a mock quiz in the end of the session that you can come to know how much a learner has learned. And last is the degree. Degree is basically your standard operating procedure, the outcome of the learning that you want from the learner, how they should behave. Let's look at this next scenario and try to understand this ABCD method more in detail. You've been asked to design a training for upselling so that your staff is confidently upselling your product to the clients. If we put the objectives according to this training, who will be your audience? Your audience, as you must have guessed already, will be your frontline staff who are meeting the clients face to face. Behavior here could be expecting all your staff who are meeting the client to know when to upsell, what to upsell, and how to upsell. Condition. Condition could be that in the end of the session, you can do a mock trial or a simulation where the candidates show what they have learned during the session in a practical example, like an activity. D, degree. Degree would be your actual quantity of upsell. So you need to set up a target according to the standard operating procedure that each and every colleague has to upsell to the guest. Hence, this training in the end, or these objectives, will become measurable. You can measure them in the end and see if the training was effective or not effective. That's A, B, C, D model for you for setting your objectives for the training. Go ahead and use the same model and put your own objectives for this. I hope you like this video. Please do not forget to like, share and comment on this video, and please do let us know if you want us to change something or add something. Today we discussed about the OLGAR method, the only O, the first, objectives of the learning. In next video we will be exploring more about the OLGAR, and then you will be ready with your first training. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for listening to us, and stay tuned. Be safe and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.